JL Wrangler Metal Cloak steering upgrade. I did this upgrade in November of last year. It is now March of the next year, so 5 months ago, not really 6. But after 5 months, I absolutely love this steering. It was planned to do it all along. I didn't want to do it on the sport axle. I had hoped by the time I had to upgrade the steering, I would have already upgraded to a Dana 44 in the front to match the Dana 44 in the rear. That didn't happen. I broke my steering last November, and I had to fix it. So it got upgraded on the sport axle. Hate that part, but I do love the steering. And this video, you're going to see me installing it 5 months ago. You'll notice hair was a lot shorter back then. And so now I'm doing my review after all this time. Love it. No complaints at all. The steering works great. It feels great. This Jeep did not steer this good when I bought it. It steers better now than I can imagine. This thing is awesome. Just great going down the road. I got it realigned by Black Bear Off-Road. So get ready to check it out. This video will begin with the steering upgrade. You'll see me removing it. You'll see me installing it. If you've seen the Instagram or YouTube shorts, you've seen how much I fought that pitman arm over there. I didn't put all that in this video. You've already seen it in the shorts from last year. But enjoy. We are doing the JL Wrangler Metal Cloak steering upgrade. One thing not mentioned that you need to do, you do not have a lock on your steering wheel like you do on older vehicles, so bungee strap the steering wheel down so that it can't rotate. Because that steering wheel starts rotating, you're going to need a new steering column. Got secondary jack stands under each side of the frame rail, just in case. I mean, I think I'm about as redundant as I can possibly be on the safety here. Come over here, going to hit these, bust them loose. I'll also bust the steering stabilizer loose right there. On the opposite side, bust the tie rod there. We'll have to also take the drag link loose here. Alright, we're going to break the drag link loose, but we're not going to remove it because I had to let the steering wheel loose and turn the wheels all the way to right just so that I could get a socket onto this thing and break it loose. Get that down to the end there, and then we'll take it out with a wrench the rest of the way. Oh, come back. Creeper, don't be rolling off. Creeper, don't be creeping. Like a Molly Hatchet song. This is not supposed to come out that easy. Supposed to have to hit that with a hammer to get it out. Mine just fell out. This thing was wore out. Alright, everything is unbolted. It should start falling out now. Well, there goes the tie rod. Tie rod is out. Now the drag link. This side just wore out. Don't want to come out. This is why God made brass hammers. On the 9th day, I guess. Where's my brass hammer? Not a tractor, is it? No. It's not a tractor. It must be in the back of Jeep. Alright, I don't know where my brass hammer is at, so we're going to use my dead blow mallet. Watch out, dog. My executive producer over here. Now, you may be asking yourself, why don't I use a fork to push it out? The reason being, I want to save this and use it again in the future. Good God. The only one. Everything popped off easy but this one. Time being, save myself some work in editing. We'll stop recording. As you can unfortunately see, I had to get my fork. Did not want to do it this way because it's probably going to destroy the end link. Don't hit yourself in the wrist. It don't feel good. How heavy is this thing? Go call it a night. Let that oil soak a little bit. Hopefully it'll break the bolt loose. Tomorrow, a couple hours sleep. I'm still in my uniform from work. I ain't change clothes yet. Shower, change my clothes. Get something clean on. Figure out what my dog's after over there. Get my axe out of the rain. It's supposed to be a big storm, so get all my tools up. Unless everything's under the tarp, it'll be alright. I close my hood for a winter. That's it for tonight. I couldn't get the drag link off last night. And so I decided to soak it with penetrating oil all night long. So yeah, I got it here on the cardboard and put this little stuff here to protect my kitchen counter. Whew! Just like that, we have victory. Just like the dogs when they play Ole Miss tonight at 7 or 7:30 or whatever time they play, I don't know. All right, now I'm where I thought I was going to be at 7 o'clock last night. My plan was to save the end, save the drag link as a spare. I would say I have mangled the end of that drag link. By the way, anytime you do this, strap your steering wheel down because there's no steering lock on these things. All right. By the way, this is what broke it loose here. You gotta take this mount for the steering stabilizer off. It's held in with 3 13mm bolts. Let's go and see how the steering wheel looks. Go ahead and snug this end link down. 6mm Allen head in the end of the drag link there, and then you hold it in one hand and you tighten with a 21mm wrench with the other. All right, get my forward wrench, my Nipex, make sure this side here is tight. Yep, I'd say that's tight. The new drag link is installed. I have set the toe, set the steering wheel using the original factory tie rod. So we are aligned to the factory tie rod. So now I'm gonna rip the factory tie rod out and put the Motor Cloak tie rod in. And if I have to adjust anything, I'll have to adjust tie rod because the drag link is set. All right. Now I'm gonna put a flip kit on. A flip kit? That's not right. This is not a lowrider truck. I am not putting a flip kit on this. Let me try that again. Lordy. I guess in a way it is a flip kit. So we're going to relocate the factory stabilizer, and we're going to mount the stabilizer up here on the track bar. So we got to pull the bolt out of the track bar, and we're going to drill a new hole here, and stabilizer will go up here, and that will add more clearance on the bottom, plus it'll help stabilize the steering a little bit. So we got to take this bolt out, which is held in with a flag nut on the back side. Oh. Well, I thought I was recording, but I was not. I broke my drill bit inside the hole. Right as it grabbed the very end, it went to do its little twist thing like that, and it snapped the drill bit when it did. So I gotta get that out now. Yay. And then I gotta finish drilling the hole. Where it was. There we go. Yeah. Broke the bit. How about that? Let's just see. Maybe it goes in there. Well, while I may have destroyed that drill bit, I did get all the way into the hole. So, let's see. Yeah, it goes in. All right, I'm gonna make sure the bolt goes through there now. I got lucky. I got lucky that that did not stick in there like that. All right, just painted the hole. Didn't video it, but only show you that I'm taking the masking away. We're still in black. I'm going under.
They cook, not these folks. At least
Come on. Okay.
I mean, pressure inside by this Tennessee front. This time forcing Cook out.
Right now, it measures perfectly square. So we're going to lock down these lock nuts here. And that way they will lock that side down. It may move when I lock it, so I got to go recheck it when I get done. One more time, just to be safe. Okay. As tight as I can get that, let's go tighten the other side. So I measure 1/16 toe out. Kind of quit filming there for a little bit, but I've ran the steering through full articulation on one side or the other. Make sure the stabilizer doesn't bind, so I just tighten it down with Allen wrenches. Had a bolt that went through here. I drilled these bolts here, put a bolt and nut in back there. Changed out the bolt to the tie rod, put that in. Put the bolt in down here into here for the shock steering stabilizer. Double check torques and put tires back on it. Now I gotta lube these. Rotate my tires. We ran out of daylight last night. I didn't get to finish all that. We are just under a 1/16 of an inch towed in now after that adjustment. And it looks like since I've adjusted the length of this bar, now my drag length is slightly off too. So we'll have to see when I put the wheels and tires on how it tracks up and down the road. I can come back and adjust that after I start driving it. That's where we're at. We're gonna lube it, recheck all my torques, rotate tires, and we'll be done. Unfortunately, it is now 10:30, so I won't make church this morning. I was really hoping to. I ain't been in a while because I don't ever go during softball season. So usually I'm editing game film the next day and I'm taking all my notes down for the softball team. But softball season's over, so I can go now, but now I'm working on my Jeep. So. Alright, so really quickly before we hit a turn, I mean, no vibration in the steering wheel. It is still turned slightly to the left, but it is exactly where it was when I bought the Jeep. As far as comfort goes, I mean, this thing is not vibrating at all. It's tight. I'm not getting none of the, you know, the little bit of a wobble I was getting before. That's all gone. And it feels really good. I mean, it feels really stable. I can hands off, one little finger right here, and I can steer the Jeep. Not bad for an alignment doesn't even driveway. Oh, complete. Watching 1870 off-road. Jeeps be jeeping. Alright, here we are 1 month later at Black Bear Off-Road. Came up here to get my alignment done. So I did the driveway alignment. I got it close, but I didn't get it perfect. They checked it, and sure enough, I was a 1/2 inch off on my toe, and apparently one of my links did not take grease. So they also came back and filled my links up with grease for me. One of them didn't take very good. So as you can see there we go. They've aligned it. Should be steering much better. This is, they actually measured it, double checked my caster for me. All that was good. But like I say, you know, you do it in your driveway, you do it yourself. It was a 1/2 inch off. Or he said a quarter, either a quarter or a 1/2 inch off. So they put it on there, adjusted it, got it better, and I'm about to go rolling. Everything else is good to go. So appreciate the guys over here at Black Bear Off-Road fixing it for me. Alignment's done. We are leaving Black Bear Off-Road. Buford, Georgia. Need some work done. He does it all. Alright, so you can see after your alignment, Jeep's tracking good. I mean, one hand on the steering wheel, you can do the one finger test. I mean, pretty good. So yeah, alignment is good. Calling this one happy. This thing has never felt this good as it does right now. We're heading down 985, leaving Buford, heading back home. Never gonna say I'm happy with the metal cloak steering, happy with the alignment from the Black Bear Off-Road, happy all around. Like I said, this is the $800 upgrade I was not planning on doing on a sport axle, but it had to be done. I'd already broke it. So thanks for watching 1870 Off-Road. Jeeps be jeepin'.